Went and grabbed my apron, guys. I'm sorry. Oop, turn this volume button down. Alright guys, so if you've noticed, we're in a little different area than I'm normally in. We are at the new house. So this is the first craft project at the new house. I'm really excited. So, and we're doing something a little different. So today we are doing a rail as well as a door hanger. So, I put my apron on backwards as well, but that's okay. It'll be okay. Hey from Savannah. Hey guys. Let's see if we can't get. See if we can get some more people on. So with this door hanger, I kind of drew up a plan on the iPad to do a little face on it, and then I'm going to make a little hat out of some burlap, some frayed jute burlap. You can kind of see it up there, right in here. It's a really pretty burlap that we have in the shop. Oh gosh. And it's got these frayed edges on it. And I already have my burlap cut. I'm going to do a woodland ruffle. But I want to take like the burlap and kind of wrap it around this little piece. And then kind of have some raffia coming out the top. Hey guys. Sorry y'all. New house, and then Joey just got home, I think. I don't know. They're barking. They've been barking at some random stuff lately. It's kind of weird. I even sent a video to Casey to see if Caden saw any ghosts, because Caden sees ghosts. So I do apologize if y'all hear the dogs barking. And you'll probably see them running around in the background too. They're just excited. We've had a lot of exciting things go on today. We got some new furniture in. And I did pre-mix this color that I'm going in with, because I kind of wanted to have like a pumpkin-y orange background. So it's, because I kind of looked at it and it looked a little bland if I did like a burlap color. It didn't like pop as much as I wanted it to. Ooh, I love she sheds. Right now I'm crafting from my kitchen table, because we just moved in this past weekend to this house. So my craft room is not set up. There's actually a very large sectional sitting in the middle of my craft room, because we got new furniture in today and didn't have anywhere to put the sectional. Oh, yay! I'm glad I taught somebody something. I always feel like I'm just kind of painting like a small child. Sergeant's trying to whisper at Joey, who just walked in the door. Thanks, guys. So this is going to be kind of an interesting little feat for me. This is something really different compared to what we normally do, or what y'all normally do with me. Just thankful for this mat, so I'm not getting this all over my table. And I kind of want him to have a little rougher look. Then we'll go ahead and just paint that too. It's going to be covered, but I want him to have a rougher look because, you know, he's a scarecrow. So we actually I'm sorry, my computer's really far away, so I'm trying to like lean in and see what's going on this stuff. And I will go ahead and fair warn y'all, this one's gonna take a little bit longer than some of my stuff normally would. Should have brought out my hair dryer or heat gun or something another. But I'm really excited because I'm gonna use the ruffle tool. The lovely ruffle tool, and I'm going to use our ribbon board. I'm so excited about this. It's called the comb. You can get it in the shop. It measures out all your tails. So I wanted to try it out. So that's why I picked this design to do today. Something different and all that great stuff. Trying like dry it a little bit. Let's see, where can I set this? And I did go ahead and I attached my hanger piece, and it's just the antique wire, and I did a felt cover over the staple so it wouldn't scratch my door. So we're actually, should have done this long ways on my table. Let's set that to the side for a second. Now I'm going to show y'all how this yeah, I definitely should have done this the other way on my table. I'm going to show y'all how this little tool works. And I decided I wanted to put some ribbon in, so we have this lovely kind of scratchy looking ribbon. It's not playtime, Nala. Mama's working. Sorry, Beppy. I'm getting a ball thrown at my feet, guys. So I'm going to start at the bottom and just wrap my ribbon around and through. I'm trying not to lose my piece because I'm pretty sure I just did this backwards. I'm doing 10-inch pieces. I lost count. I can always cut some more, so we'll cut it off down here at the bottom and kind of slide it off of my tool. And come up here and cut the top, cut my bottom, and there are all of my tails. I'm really excited about that tool. That's awesome. Let's do my other ribbon. comb is on our shop. This is actually something Lori just made up or came up with the other week, and we saw it. I was like, Lori, we have to make more of those. People are gonna love it. And I've been doing a lot of door hangers recently, so I haven't got to, hold on. I haven't really got to play with it that much, so this is my first time using it. And I really, really love it. Because I'm that person, like, I'll sit there and measure out all of my tails one by one. And then if you have a set of perfect tails, I lose my perfect tails. I maybe can find the one. And I think it's, I want to say it's like a 14-inch, which you don't really use 14-inch tails a lot. Or at least I don't. And that's why I'm like, this I can't. This is all in one, is less in my craft room. It's easier to keep up with. Definitely works really well for me. Boom. And what normally would take me like 15 minutes to cut all this ribbon, I just cut all the ribbon I'm going to need for my project. Like that. Which is really stinking awesome. Alright, I'm going to check out my awesome, she is dry. So in the time that it took me to cut my tails, my project is mostly dry. It's a little wet somewhere. So I'm going to pour out some black. It should be linked in our email too. So definitely check out our shop. The comb is awesome, guys. It's definitely one of my new favorite craft pieces. Alright. So we're going to do, I did draw it out. I took a picture on my iPad and of my thing, and I kind of drew it out on Procreate because I'm not great at improvising. So it took me a little bit. But I made a rough draft of what I want. I'm trying to like, there we go. So we're going to go off of my, it is made out of wood. It is, oh, I want to say it's birch. And it's got where you can do, the light just changed on me. But it's got 10, 11, 12, and 13. And then this top right here is actually 14. So you can do all these lengths on one tool. And it works great. Ooh, I just bumped. There we go. Alright, let's slide my ribbon over. We're going to start with my little mouth. And really all I'm doing is like some swoopies. It's the easiest way for me to figure out like how to do this, is just kind of go with it really quick. Then we're going to do our little triangle nose. Oop. And the eyes is what took me like literally the longest ever. So we'll go this way. another one that way. And then kind of do a little line up the middle. And then we're gonna circle sweepy. And then kind of connect that in there. And circle swoop. That one didn't work out as like the other one. But it's okay. Scarecrows aren't supposed to be perfect, you know? Try and darken up some of these lines and connect him right there. Go ahead and kind of throw some of my eyelashes in here. While Nala's still throwing a ball at me. Just kind of pull this down a little bit more. Push that up. And then for like the inside of the eyes, kind of make a little loopy. Hey guys. Just make a little whoopies. If your whoopies didn't whoop, like mine did not whoop, let me zoom y'all in. So if your whoopies didn't whoop like mine didn't, just kind of go back in on the inside and make them a little whoopier. And then you go to the bottom, like the second eyelash, and make another whoopie. The whoopies. And another whoopie. And it looks a little weird right now, but I promise it will all come together. And while I have my black out, I'm going to kind of go and add some little juicies. Trying to give him some stitching for that mouth. That one didn't go where I wanted it to. Oh well. This one doesn't even look like an X. There we go. And then I'm going to give him a little patch right here. Maybe a little patch up there. And then, hey y'all. Okay. Because I can't make a circle, I'm going to use a little dauber thingy and kind of boop him to give him his cheeks. Because we want some rosy cheeks. So boop. And then boop. Kind of boop that again. Give him the cute little rosy cheeks. Now I'm gonna go in this brush. And we're gonna paint his nose. I should have painted in the nose before I did the little slashies. Oh well, you know. Kind of draws a little bit of attention to the nose. And then I have blue for the eyes. So here we go. I'm really kind of hoping this blue goes pretty good with my other color. And then I'm gonna need some white. Thank you. I am not a painter at all. I have zero paint skills. So this is one of those things, if I can do it, y'all can do it. And if it looks kind of meh, I'll go back in and maybe zhuzh him up some more. And then maybe add some glitter. Glitter fixes everything. I'm very confident in that point. Glitter fixes all. Okay. Go in with my white for these little under eyeballs. Do. And I can go back in and kind of touch up that black too. It's not a big deal. Except for maybe the fact that I just drug my black through my white a little. Well, I appreciate it. I did not think I was that great at this. And then I got so used to all those little cutouts. I was like, I want to try something different because I really like this shape and I think it would make a cute little scarecrow. And I got like on the fact of it could be a scarecrow hat, a birthday hat. It could be all these different kind of things. I was like, I want to make it a scarecrow. And I want to make it a witch hat. And I want to make it, I want to make it all the things. Like all of them. It can be a piece of watermelon in the summer. What else? It can be a piece of pizza. A birthday hat, that's what it is. I think I said birthday hat. This is definitely like my favorite paintbrush too, if you can't tell. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to go back over some of my black because I'm getting kind of thin lines and it's not looking terribly right. That's okay. Oh, the comb, we have it in our shop. So on the Hardworking Mom shop is where the comb came from. Sorry if my camera's shaking, guys. My German Shepherd Nala is like a bull in the China shop. She just stomps all around. Plus, oh no, that's okay. It'll kind of it'll look okay. Kind of come back through there. And then we're going to take this thick brush, kind of black in this part. It's kind of where I'm fixing a little bit of my loopies and my eyeballs. There we go. Let this dry a little. And then I'll actually come back in with my black. And fix a little bit of them. Where I kind of hit those other colors in my black. Like right there. Oop. Now they're a little more separated and eyeball looking. You want to bring that up. Oops, I was really far up, but it's okay. I actually like that. There we go. And fix this little down here. Yes, it is listed. If you were on the email list, it should actually be in that email that you got today about the live. If that helps out any. Alright, so kind of looks like a piece of cheese. Oops. But you know, he's a cute piece of cheese. Alright. So while he dries on the top, I'm going to set him to the side. And we're going to start on our ruffles. Alright. Let's move the paint. Ow. It stepped on a flower. So for this, I'm going to do a woodland. My very small space I'm working with. And I want to use, because I can't ruffle to save my life. I can roll. And then stick that in my thing. Alrighty. Grab one of these. Oh, you're fine. Ooh, snap. So, on our website, there should be a subscribe button. Okay. I actually need him. Leave it. And my thingies. Zoom y'all out a bit because I know I'm definitely in the way. And I kind of want to, yeah. Oh yeah, that's going to be a cute little neckline. And what I'm going to end up doing is I have some raffia that I'm going to kind of tie into the middle of that. So it kind of gives it a little zhoosh. Oops, I missed my thingy. There we go. That one just doesn't want to go right. It's okay. And I'm going to try and get another blue. And then I'm going to try and do 4 pieces of mesh in this little thing. Come on. I cut my mesh at 18 inches. And I am leaving my ties out for right now, so I can tie in that raffia at when I'm done with this section. It's looking super cute so far. And you can still see his face. Oops. Alright. And then I have ribbon to tie in with my raffia. I have paint all over my hands. It's okay. So I'll go ahead and do that and tie in my raffia and my ribbons. Okay. This will never go back in that bag. I should not have done that. Just gonna kind of boop a section. And where's my first tie? I'm gonna kind of use this like a ribbon, if that makes sense. So do 1 ribbon, 2 ribbon, raffia. Try and pinch our raffia into that. So it's kind of like a little boopy. And then kind of like spread that out. And then I'm actually going to take that piece and fold it over. I don't like how it's sticking up in his face. There we go. Found my next piece. On my tie, throw that on my tie, tying it all together. In that twist tie, and then I'm going to bring my raffia. I need to pull that ribbon down a little. And then taking my raffia and folding it over and tying it off so it's facing down. And kind of floofing it out at the bottom. That ribbon wants to stick funny. Go that way. And go that way. There we go. Rocking and rolling over here. Hi. And what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to wait for his eyes to dry so I can kind of get up here and then work up here and then put the final touches on his eyeballs. So we're gonna switching around a little bit. Where's the end of my raffia? I'm definitely gonna have to vacuum my house after this. And I'm just kind of pinching this middle ribbon around it and then folding that in like a pinch in between it. And I think I'm going to do something like that for a little bow on his hat. It's going to look cute. At least in my head it does. And so far it looks kind of cute. That was the blue. I'm stepping on raffia. So what does everyone have planned for the weekend? Ah, I'm dragging. And not all of my raffia is at like the same length. I think it gives it a little bit of character. And some of the longer pieces I'll end up trimming up. Find my tie. Fold that down and twist it. You're looking super cute. Try and bring some of those ribbons forward that are up under this raffia. There we go. He's looking good, guys. Top is still not dry, so let's keep going on our thing. Hey guys, I'm ready for fall. Especially doing this, it makes me so excited for the fall. Ah, I lost it. It's okay though. It's still in there. I think it was just how I cut that piece. Thank you. Kind of squish him on over with the rest. If y'all could see the mess that's like behind me in this chair. And I know Joey's sitting over there on the couch like rolling his eyes listening to me say this. I'm losing my... falling off of my table over here. Set my next piece to back over there. And what I'm kind of doing with my ties, I am setting them a little further out from what I want them and just kind of pushing them into the spot that I want it so I can get all my stuff in there. Got some extra zipped or twist ties in there. Oops, I got flipped over some paint. Thanks, y'all. And then blue. I know this is probably a long one for me. Hi, Nala. You leave the camera alone, please. Alrighty. Now that this bottom is done, kind of get him situated like I want him. So it's not covering up all of his face, which from the angle y'all have right now, it's kind of covering his face. But we'll see if I can touch it up a little bit. There we go. So it's not covering his face or anything like that. The mesh is sitting nice and pretty. I gotta pull out some of these ribbons in there so they kind of peek through that bottom. But we'll get to that. All right, let's go back down. And I'm gonna take a small paintbrush and do some little things on his eyeballs. So I wanna do a dupe. A dupe didn't dupe. There we go. Right there, right there. And swoop. And swoop. Kind of make him look like he's got some normal eyeballs instead of the weird, creepy doll eyeballs that he had. I am going to go back in on this nose and kind of straighten that up and then go fix some of the lines that I just painted over, trying to fix what I messed up. And then go whoop, whoop, whoop. Alrighty, so what we're going to do now is move on to this hat. Been kind of dreading this hat a little because I wasn't sure how I wanted it to go. And I did cut extra mesh just because he's getting a little full down here and I didn't want it to overcrowd up here and kind of take away from his face. So I did end up doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ties of mesh, and it looks great. Probably could have cut my mesh a little smaller too, but let's get around to this hat. We're going to turn him so we can all see my thought process behind this. Okay. So I can't make a hat at all. So my thought was to kind of take my mesh and fold it into a little band and stick it like right here. And then wrap it around. So it gives him like a little hat deal. But first we're going to put the raffia in up top so his little hair's coming out. I lost my scissors. Bless me. I'm sorry, this raffia is making my allergies kind of funky. Switch that. I changed my mind. We're gonna go in this little hole and tie it twice so my tie is that way. And then we're gonna come in and give him little bangies. It's gonna look so handsome. All right. Let's get his hat on because it's gonna like wrap up the top. And I'm actually gonna stick my ties toward the back so I can pull this wrap through. So I'm sticking, hold up, I'm sticking my mesh through on each side. You know, there's probably a better way to do this, but thought about being a little complicated today. And that is actually going to secure my mesh back here in the back. Flip him over, kind of secure it in the front, and it gives him a little hat deal. And for the brim of the hat, I'm going to do something a little different. So I am actually going to take a ribbon, and squunch them together. Kind of scrape up some of this stray raffia on my floor. Not too much, just a little bit. Throw that in there. Take a piece of this blue mesh. And trim it up a little. Make sure I have all my raffia in like I want it. Kind of making it a little bow looking deal. Like that. And then I'm going to take this piece of mesh, kind of fold him in half, and wrap it around the center. And that's going to give him his little brim for his hat. And I need taking a zip tie, and I just threaded it through that mesh. And right where it squeezes together, right here, I'm going to secure that little brim bow. And cut that off. And I think I want to take this little bow. Well, I need to floof his hair. Or her hair. It's a him or her. I can't tell yet. And then I'm gonna, I think I want to leave them not cut. Alright guys. So there we have it. We have, let's see if I can pull you out. A scarecrow. What do we think, guys? I think it's super cute. I'm really excited about this one. He's like all excited and stuff. And then like, look at his little hat. He's so cute. My dogs are gonna go crazy over this thing. Alrighty guys, thank y'all so much for joining me. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.